The $1,000,000 question right now, guys, is are we in a bull market or a bear market? Is it going to be 85K or 115K? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think and, of course, what the experts think. We will make a conclusion, but it has been absolutely diabolical. It has been bearish. It has been the worst performing bull market, in my opinion, to date. However, is there a silver lining in this? So in this video, we're going to talk about some altcoins and what I'm hoping to gain from the rest of this year. And do we write 2025 off and literally just throw everything into 2026, which looks likely. Now, so far, so here are the two conflicting price movements, upside and downside. I've actually put in some really great work in the Discord, in the Telegram, not in the Telegram, in the Discord channel and in the VIP, guys. Check it out, because if you read the content that I've been putting in there, I've given the 95K target as my kind of barometer to see if the market can actually bounce back. Currently, we're at 95K, but the bearish sentiment reflects on falling investor confidence. The White House obviously has been absolutely a joke. We have ended the government shutdown, but that hasn't been a catalyst. In the past, it has been a catalyst. So what do we expect from here? Now, if you turn around and look at the outflows for the Bitcoin spot ETFs, what you would see is, yes, this is by all means a huge level of historical outflow, the second largest, right, on record. That's what we're seeing right now. This is the second largest spot ETF outflows, and they have pulled over $2.6 billion over the last 3 weeks out of the market. So in my opinion, no matter what anyone says, this is it. You know, this is the 3 weeks that we've had, and we're talking about October and November in the fourth halving year of a bull market. Do you see what's happening here? This is not a 4-year cycle at all. And if we are in a bear market, which I will show you, most of the altcoins are essentially in a bear market, then let's call it what it is. It is a bear market. This is some of the worst price action. And of course, what we're seeing here, the price is falling to $100,000. And what else we're seeing here is the price of the, outflows going absolutely insane. Now, you may be thinking, DXB, what else is there to look forward to if this is the end of the bear market? Well, we've got offloading to do, but here's a chart I want to share with you. Today in the Discord, I posted the line in the sand is the USDT dominance, because get above 4.7% and we're cooked, right? Even more, right? Reject from 4.7% and fall below that level, and we have a fighting chance. Now, we have, for all intents and purposes, so if I put the coordinates, 5.7 here, we are absolutely holding below this. Now, you have to understand, above this line is going to be catastrophic, in my opinion. So whilst I do believe everybody is looking at this and, seeing the blood out there, my personal portfolio went from millions of dollars into absolutely almost cost price or original starting point. Apart from very, very few projects are in overall profit. But this is what we're seeing, guys. We are seeing massive outflows. We know what's going on, and all the experts are going to come in right now and the start of a bear market. And if you look at this, the Bitcoin price dipping below, and I'll show you some of the reasons why. This is kind of like, it's, just because it's gone beneath 95K, I mean, more in demand, of course, degrading demand. I think this year is going to be a struggle, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but it looks like this year is pretty much done according to the research that I'm looking at. Now, it doesn't mean that the prices won't recover. And I go back to my argument in terms of the sentiment. The bottom of the sentiment here came during the dip back in the manipulated news for Trump, and then it's kind of gone back up, and now the score is back to, you know, dropping again. So this is going to be quite important. We need to understand when Bitcoin sentiment is at this low, right, then surely something has to give. And what's given right now, every cat and its dog is saying bear market, bull market. But I want to talk about the opinions that matter. So if you look at my personal opinion, for me, I look at the USDT, I said rejection at 5.7. So far it's playing out a little bit, but the definite downturn is not going unnoticed, and you know, even institutions are panicking. So this is Adam Chu, chief researcher for Decrypt, right? And what Adam is saying is, basically we've been in a bear market. We must conclude, and this is a sentiment, it's better to think like this right now than to think, yeah, everything is rosy and things are going to go back up. So judging by the market movements, we are currently in a bear market. That's as clear as it is, in my opinion. And I will show you why he thinks that, because here, despite the presence of considerable divergences in investor sentiment this week, put options have now gained the upper hand following Bitcoin's breach below 100,000. And then again, crypto quant here, bull market score is lighting up bear market territory. 8 out of 10 of key on-chain metrics are flashing bear. And of course, this is right across the board. Okay, October the 10th liquidation event that wiped out 19 billion from the market, suggesting an uptick in speculation activity. Meanwhile, cumulative volume delta, which is the difference between the total buys and total sales, is declining steadily. 85K, right? And again, a drop in the Coinbase premium with, and you know, this is not bad at all. For me personally, it's not the end of the world. Like, this is the time when we can get rid of a bunch of shit at a loss, consolidate our money, bring money into the market, go again, and maybe get a historical opportunity to do well. You know, I'm not going to cave in right now. I'm going to continue to accumulate quality projects regardless of what the sentiment is. And by dollar cost averaging to take advantage of these. I mean, look at all these technicals, right? This is across the board. So performance has been incredibly negative, right? Apart from the 5-year. And this is why I want everyone to think in terms of the 5-year column. You know, everybody should be thinking long-term anyway, because this is, if crypto teaches you anything, it is not a get rich quick scheme. You may strike it lucky here and there, but it is absolutely a long game, and I'm here for the long term. Okay, so here's what we're seeing right now: 3.3 trillion, 4% loss in the entire cryptocurrency market. We did actually look at Zcash and why Zcash was performing the way it is through Nansen.ai, and we've spotted that whales have been buying Zcash through these smart money signals. If you want to have access to those, these will be even more important in a bear market. Join our group for just $9 a month. I think it's absolutely important that right now you have some kind of a home where you can compare ideas and contrast emotions, of course. And again, the bigger market here is the stock market. The stock market has drops 400 points, sell-off continues, and this is absolutely all happening. And the reason why this is happening, guys, is macro signal, macro liquidity, and everything to do with risk assets is completely down. Now, the reason, again, like we're saying here, concerns are from artificial intelligence. Again, Nasdaq has dropped more than 2% in the past 24 hours. So again, the AI worst performance since October 10th, 30 stock Dow lost about 800 points, taking us back, or taking its gains back from Wednesday's session. So it's not just crypto. There is a real problem with the tech bubble. So if anyone doesn't really understand, I'm going to spell it for them. It is the tech and AI plus liquidity plus uncertainty, right? All equals fear. So this is exactly what's going on, lads. The situation right now is quite stark, and we need to have patience. We need to be very strategic. And I'll maybe do a live stream, but until the next time, have a good one. I'll catch you soon. Take care, guys.